Hey, John Yax here. Question. Have you ever had your heart broken? That's a big one, right? Oh, like a hot knife going into your heart. Oh. So the reason I asked that, for me, yes, I have. Experiences in the past and bad relationships, bad breakups. What I found myself doing after that is, essentially, it's like I built a wall around my heart, right? And the reason I did that is because I wanted to protect myself. I was like, I'm never going to feel that again. I'm never going to have anyone treat me that way. I'm never going to this. And what that did was what they did is protected me, right? And so there was an element of needing that. But what it also did is it kept me from connecting again. It kept me from giving love. It kept me from receiving love. Right? I shut myself down. The other thing that happened was resentment. I resented those people that hurt me. I was angry. And let the jet fly over. And so what I found myself doing is when that person's thought would come to mind, I was, that person's a this and this and this. And Nelson Mandela has a quote. He says, resentment is like taking a spoonful of poison every day in the hopes that the other person will someday die. And it wasn't until I got right with myself. It wasn't until I started practicing practicing yoga, getting into contemplative practices, and really exploring, where are my blockages? Like, where am I stuck? Why can't I find the right woman in my life? Why can't I find the right partner or the person that's really going to help me reach the next level as far as relationships go? And this idea of relationship, like, can we become masters at relationships, right? And until we really get right with our hearts, we can't. So along my path, a beautiful teacher of mine gave me this gift. And this gift was a mantra meditation. And mantra is just a fancy way of saying it was a phrase that you would say over and over and over and over again. So this is called a forgiveness meditation. And this is my offering to you, and what really helped me take the bricks out of that wall and take that wall down around my heart. And what I attribute to me finding my wife, finding the person of my dreams. And so what I would do is, in meditation, I would sit down and I would get still, do a little bit of breath work, and then I would start this phrase. And this phrase has 3 parts, and I would just say it over and over and over and over again to myself. So I'd put a timer, usually it was 10 minutes. I would do a 10-minute meditation, a 10-minute stilling or centering time, you call it, and I would sit still and I would say this phrase over and over and over again for 10 minutes. And this phrase goes like this: I forgive myself for being imperfect. I forgive myself for making mistakes. I forgive myself for not letting go. And I would say it over and over and over again. I forgive myself for being imperfect. I forgive myself for making mistakes. I forgive myself for not letting go. And I would say it over and over and over again, all the way through the entire 10 minutes. And when the 10 minutes would be up, I would get up and go about my day. And what started to happen after a little bit of consistency with this is I noticed myself not holding on, not being gripped. The thought of a person that hurt me in the past would come up, and I'd say, okay, I forgive myself for making mistakes. I'm okay with it. And now this is the thing, this is the key, you guys, and this is the last, what I'll leave you with as the last piece is, forgiveness is not for them. Like, these people that hurt me in the past, they weren't in my life anymore. Me forgiving them wasn't justifying their actions. Maybe they were assholes. Maybe they did me wrong. Maybe they did something that was so horrible. Forgiveness isn't necessarily for them. And I don't even have to go to them and call them and say, hey, I forgive you. Forgiveness is for us. Forgiveness was for me. Forgiveness was allowing me to get this right. And the benefit of it was I met the woman of my dreams. Try it out. see how it works, and I hope you find as much benefit in your life as I did from mine. Thank you so much.